Hello everyone, welcome to my nookery. My name is Linda and I live in the UK. How are you all doing today? It is actually, the day I'm recording this is the 1st of March. So happy St David's Day to all my Welsh friends. I hope everybody's well. It's quite cold here today, it's Friday. And I'm here with episode 3. For 2024 of Linda Simpson Designs. Yes, I do believe it is 3. Got my little book here. Yep, it is. It's episode 3 and it's the one with the chicken. So where can you find me? Well, you can find me on Ravelry as Linda Simpson Designs, Instagram Linda Simpson Designs, Facebook Disley Sisters Creations, but I also have a Linda Simpson Facebook page for me, you know, personal one. It's been, it was a busy February, very emotional, very difficult, but I will talk to you about that at the end of this video, if you're still here. So, I just want to say welcome to all my new subscribers. Thank you so much for being here, and also to all my long-standing subscribers. Without your support I wouldn't be here, so thank you, thank you, thank you. So we're going to start off with finished projects that I made for February. Now, 5 of the hats which I crocheted, I can't show you. One of them was a gift for my brother-in-law, and I gave that to him when we were in Ludlow for our 25th wedding anniversary. And then I made 4 for our craft fair, which happened on Sunday, the Sunday gone. And then I made 2 pairs of Fingerless Gloves. The first one was the grey pair, and I followed Ophelia Talk's Fingerless Glove tutorial, and I just need to watch the video once and I'm away. So I made them and I gave them to June, but I made myself a pair in lilac. It's 4 weight. June's which I gave to June was grey, and they were a chunky, but they are my Fingerless Gloves that I've made. And if you're quite savvy, you will see that this is one of the patterns that I use on my hats, and it worked really well and really nice, and I can even scrunch my hands up inside it if I don't want to get my fingers cold. So I made them. I'm going to be making some more of these, and yeah, so there are so that's 5, 6. This is finished project number 7. Finished project number 8. It wouldn't be a month an FO if I hadn't done socks. And I made these socks using Giddy Yarns, sock yarn, and I've actually guys, I've actually got twins. They absolutely matched row for row. I'm absolutely over the moon. So these are for Rick. Sorry about the state of my hair. I'm growing it, so I'm just washing it and scrunching it and leaving it, and you can see the curls, so I'm just leaving it, guys. And yeah, so Rick has got a new pair of socks, so that's number 8. Number 9, I made the Musselburgh. I made it the first one I made it with smaller needles, and I wanted this to have a lot more. As you can see, I've used 4mm needles on this, and I used, the yarn is from Tiptoe Through the Bluebells by Under an English Sky, and it fits really, really nice. It's not too tight, it's just nice and loose, and I've got, you know, I don't like it too number one, I don't like hats, full stop. But if I have to wear a hat when it's really, really cold, I like a hat that's not tight to my head. I like a lot of room. So, yes, I'm really pleased with them. What do you think? I really like it. So, that is number 9. Number 10 is my chicken. And I'll just show you the chicken because I'm going to be talking about this at the end. And there's a reason I'm leaving it till the end. But this is the chicken. What do you think? This is Georgia, guys. This is Georgia. I've named my chicken after my dad. And I'm going to talk to you about my chicken at the end. So, there's Georgia. She'll see you later, guys. She'll see you later. So, they're my finished projects. What do you think? Did you finish anything in February? I have got 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. I've got 8 works in progress, and that's what we're going to be moving on to next. So the first work in progress I've got, which I can share with you, is in one of my June's tote bags. This is the Taunton tote. And I am making the, if I can get a better picture. No. That's the vest I'm making. And I'm making it in Rowan Cotton Cashmere. And this is like I would say it's cotton, 85% cotton, 15% cashmere, made in Italy, and I would say it's like, it's not a pink, it's kind of like, I'm not sure, it reminds me of, you know when a blueberry squashes and you've got the juice left, and then you wipe it off and you've got that very faint residue. That reminds me of that. So, I am, where was I last time? So I was there, I've not, and that's where I was last time. That's where I was last time. So I've done that. I'm shaping for the armholes. But I've been busy on other things, so it's taken a bit of a back. It took a bit of a back. It was just in the background. So really love working with that Rowan yarn. It is expensive, but it was a treat to myself. The next one I want to share with you is this poor Grace yarn. I'm not kidding you guys. This poor Grace yarn has been frogged that many times and surprised it's still knittable. So I so desperately wanted like a vest, but a long one, like a tabard, and I found this at Black Sheep Wools. And so I decided to, it's in Fisherman's Rib, and that's what I've done so far. I'm working on my Knit Pro Symphony, and these are 5.5mm, and it's going to look amazing. So I'm really, I'm liking this Grace yarn. It is by Stylecraft. Stylecraft is quite a big yarn company here in the UK, and they have lots and lots of different styles, textures, the yarn, you know, acrylic. You've got a premium acrylic with mohair and wool here. You've got acrylic and mohair. You've got cotton, bamboo and cotton. So Stylecraft is, I would say, one of the big names here for, you know, in the UK. and this colour is oyster, and it is lovely to knit with. It really is nice to knit with. Even though there's a little bit of mohair in it, I'm managing okay, and it's flying it's flying actually, guys. It's really flying, so I'm hoping to make more progress on that. I need to put a progress creeper on it before I make a start, so come next month I can show you what I've done in March. So that is whip number 2. Whip number 3 is a pair of socks, Anne's socks as I call them. They're called Honey It's Cold Out by Anne of Toby Knits, and I'm ashamed to say I've not done much on this. This is going to be another pair. These are going to be another pair for Rick, and it's a really nice pattern. I've got 2 pairs of socks to finish this month. I've got this pair and I've got the next pair, and this is using Lolo Did It sock yarn, and I really like it. I'm not sure if you can, if the camera's picking up the different colours. Oh, there we are, it's focused. It's just not all one colour. There's bits of dark, really nice tonal socks yarn, and obviously I'm using my 9-inch circular needles, and as Ray said from Needles at the Ready, I'm using 9-inch circular needles, guys. So yeah, so that is that, and this is the yarn. Beautiful, beautiful yarn, love it. Oops, and it's in my Maltese risk bag, and I just want to see if I've got the oh yes, I have. It's Everyday Sock by Lolo Did It. 75% superwash merino wool with 25% nylon, finger weight 100 grams, 463 yards, and it's called Bravery. So that is sock number 1. Sock number 2 is in my Simpson sock bag that June kindly gifted me. She made me, if you remember, June gifted me this one, my Disley bag, and Poppy's is very much reminds me of Dad. So for this one, I'm doing Nancy Wheeler's Tits Up for her make along, and I need to get this finished before the end of March. So I've got my work cut out, guys, and I've made a start, and this is I think this is called Unicorn by My Yarny Corner, and I wanted a contrast, so this was a mini in my mini bowl, and I think it works really well with this. So this is called Tits Up, and every time I say it makes me giggle. So I've done and I'm just that far up on the pattern. These are actually going to be for me, guys. These are mine. I don't think Rick would enjoy would like wearing this colour sock somehow, but you never know. But no, these are for me. They have to be for me. They're called Tits Up, guys. What more can I know? So yeah, it makes me giggle. So anyway, yeah, I'm really enjoying knitting these. Really enjoying them, and the pattern's so easy. But that's our Nancy, isn't it? So that is whips 1 to 4. My 5th whip is it's the Salty Air Tea by Samantha Gurin. That's it there. I will do mine a little bit longer than that, I think, guys. So I've actually started the pattern now on it, and I'm using, just bear with me a minute, I'm using this yarn from the Yarn Whisperer, Katie, and it's got stellina in it, and it's knitting up beautifully, and I'm hoping you can see the pattern. I'm loving the way the where am I up to? Let me say. There we go. So there we go. So that's it. I am loving this yarn. Is just beautiful, and I'm liking. I think it'd be nice against my complexion. I've always, even as a young child, I've always liked peach and grey together. I don't know what it is about them two colours. I just really love it. And you can see the pattern. I'm hoping you can see the pattern, how lovely that is going to look. So I am hoping to get a bit further with this month. As I said, it's been quite an emotional month this in February. So yeah, and this is in my small Sheila bag. Obviously it's lilac, my favourite colour, guys, my favourite colour. So there they are, them two. So that's number 5. Number 6 is a fairly recent cast on, and it is this knitted sweater, and I haven't a clue. I need to find, let me just see if there's something on the back. There's nothing on the back to tell me, or on the knitted sweater. It's who it's by and the link, because I did get this off Ravelry. I'll put in the description box. And I forgot to mention as well, guys, anything that I've discussed in today's podcast episode, all the links will be in the description box below. I'll have links to the yarn, to the patterns, and if I forget anything, I think I'm going to do a timestamp as well, because I know not everybody likes knitting. And I don't think, guys, I think I've only got one crocheted item to share with you today. Wow. I've got a nice cup of black coffee. Well, it's nearly finished now. I've done all the housework today. So yeah, so that is what I'm working on, and I am knitting it in the King Cole Nordic Chunky, and that's how it knits up. And it is colour 4807. It is 80% acrylic, 20% superwash merino, 218 yards, 200 meters, and I've got 3 of these because for my size, I did read it somewhere. Oh, it said I'd need 3. I've done it a big size because because I'm going to wear it over, I like to wear it over dresses or shirts or sweaters. Excuse me. It says 300 yards, but I'm using more, and whatever's left I'll make hats with. So look, that's that, or fingerless gloves actually. So yeah, so I'm using that, and this is what I've done so far. 8mm and 9mm needles, and I'm not sure if you can see how it looks. So I'm really What do you think? I'm really liking how it so I'm going to make it longer than the pattern, because that's just the way I roll, guys. That's us. If I followed a pattern to the T, it'd be a flipping miracle, I'm telling you. So anyway, so that is number 6, whip number 6. Now whips number 7 and 8 are for this Disley Sisters hashtag DSC spring shawl make along, and oh my word, so many people have finished their shawls already, and it goes, and we've said this will go on till the 30th of April. Wow, 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 wow. And thank you to everybody who's taken part. And I do believe on Instagram, so you can share your shawls as long as you've started your shawl after the 1st of February. You can share your shawls in our Facebook group. The link is in the description box below. On Instagram, with the hashtag, obviously, but also you need to tag me in, because I do believe Instagram is now not sharing all the tags, so you must link me, tag me into your post, so when I come to the end of April, I can just put in my name in and the hashtag, and hopefully I've got all your names so I can pick a winner from Instagram. I'm picking in a winner from Facebook, so you either put it in our group, or you put it in Facebook, and I can then put the hashtag in Facebook, and everybody that is entered, you don't have to finish it, but if you do, brilliant, to enter, and it's only one shawl entry per person. And I am doing 2 shawls. I'm doing a knitted shawl and a crochet shawl. I'll talk about the crochet shawl first, and it's the Steve shawl by Ursula from OM Granny Square. I'm using YarnArt flowers, and it's the Steve shawl, so that is the shawl that I'm making, and that's the YarnArt yarn that I'm using, but mine is the Moonlight because it's got stellina in it. And mine goes, I'm using a 4mm hook as well because I wanted more drape on mine, and I'm a tight crocheter. So they're the colours. It's greys, and then it finishes on the charcoal, and I am up to there. So that is where I'm up to. I have actually added beads, and I'm loving it. So this will take me long. I'm hoping to have this finished by the end of March. This will definitely be finished by the end of March. I've only got, what row am I on now? 32. I'm on 33, so I've got another 20 rows. So but obviously you get more stitches on, so that I'm giving myself till the end of the month to get this finished. And yeah, so I'm really liking that. So what do you think? What do you think, guys? What do you think? Lovely, isn't it? So the next one is here on YouTube. We've got Twin Set and Pearl, which is Rachel and Joanne, the twin sister, the twins, and they've got a make along, and I'll put the make along in the description box. So if you make any of their patterns, and I can't remember when I've got to have this finished by. Anyway, doesn't matter really. So this is what I've done so far. I need to put, I think, where was I? Yeah, I think I was there the last time, but I'm sure I've done more than that. I can't remember when I started that. I'll have to look in my book. Anyway, this is what I've done so far. I'm not worked very, as I said, it's been a difficult month and I'm struggling, guys, and I'll talk about that at the end. And I'm using Scheepjes mohair rhythm with Scheepjes Alpaca rhythm, and I'm doing two strands for each. And the pattern is called the Simon Shawl by Joanne, and that is what I'm doing, and I'm on section 2, so I've still got a long way to go yet, but I'm hoping to get quite a bit of my projects done this month. And how I'm going to do that, I'm going to talk to you about. So they're my entries for, obviously I'm you know, I'm making along with you all. So I've got a knitted and a crochet shawl for the DSC Spring Shawl Make Along. And so that brings us next on to what I've been up to this in February. Well, as you all know, Rick and I celebrated our 25th wedding anniversary, and we went away to Ludlow. We had a really nice time. It was a lovely break, and we both needed it. I can't think of any films that I've watched this month. I'm actually watching Criminal Minds. I've gone back to the season 1. I've finished season 1 and I'm on season 2 at the moment. I think I'm on the last episode of season 2. I'm really enjoying them. I'm watch them while I'm up here in my room. June and I are looking forward to our holiday in May. We're going to Turkey, and June's done some research and found some yarn shops there in Bodrum, so we're excited about that. We've also booked a 2-day break to Amsterdam for the sole purpose, guys, of visiting Stephen West's shop, yarn shop. I introduced June to Stephen West last year, and she fell in love. She fell in love, guys, as much as I did, you know, as I am in love with him as well. And so much so that we did the Hyber Knit Along shawl, the glittering snowscape shawl, and June, it was for June's first time, and we made it together in the 5 weeks. We made it together, and it was brilliant. It was so lovely to do the shawl with our June. We were egging each other on, and it was just lovely to have somebody to spend a day with and knit. I mean, I know she's my sister and that, but it's just lovely to spend time. And it's been a hard month, February, because it was both our parents' birthdays in February. So I am struggling a lot. Anyway, so we did June. Stephen put a video up about his shop, you know, a little video about his shop. June rang me. Have you seen his new video? Have you seen his new video? I said, no, I've not. We're going to Amsterdam, June. Linda. I said, are we? Oh, yeah, we're going. September. Couple of days, we're going to Amsterdam. I said, all right, I'll get Ian to sort it. I said, okay. So we're going to Amsterdam, 17th, 18th and 19th of September. So we come back on the Thursday morning. So you can bet your bottom dollar, guys, we'll be doing a live and telling you about Stephen West's shop. That's all it's going to be about on that live. Anyway, So we booked that. And then, you know, Black Sheep Wools is my local yarn shop. And I've introduced June, and I've introduced her son-in-law, Michael, to the Black Sheep Wools. So they're doing a retreat in August of this year. So June and I are going away on that. So we're going to be away 8th, 9th, 10th. So it'll be the Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and we come home Sunday. So we've got a retreat in August. So we're going away to Turkey in May. Then we're going to August. We're going to the retreat. And then in September, we're going to Amsterdam. So I said to June, I think that's enough for this year, don't you, June? She just looked at me. So that's what I've got planned for coming up this year with our June. So excited, so excited. So now I want to talk to you about, and please forgive me if I get a bit upset over this, guys. I do apologise, but if you don't want to watch, I totally understand. But as I said, it's been an emotional roller coaster these past 15 months since we lost my dad and then we lost my mum. And I've seen these emotional support chickens. Our Anne, Toby Knits, has made one. I think Tracy from Wool and Wishes has made one, and I've seen them all around. I'm in Crazy Sock Ladies Facebook group, and there's been a lot on there. There's been a lot, so I made myself one. I thought I really struggled, and I am struggling, and I'm not ashamed. My mental health, I'm struggling, both mentally, physically and emotionally. I'm really, really struggling. So I've made this chicken. I have been knitting for 58 years, guys, and I can follow knitting patterns, no problem. This emotional support chicken, if it went wrong, it went wrong. Don't ask me why. I couldn't follow the pattern to the pattern. But at the end of the day, with a few minor alterations here and there, I have got Georgia. I have laughed making this chicken. I've cried making this chicken. And I had to name her Georgia after my dad, because my dad was George. So this is my Georgia, and she's my emotional chicken. Well, yesterday, being Thursday, June was here, and I said, oh, finishing it. I had to frog this. I only wanted to put the eyes in the nose, in the beak. This, the tails, don't ask me what I did with the tails, but they were wrong. So I had to, when I sewed them up, I had to fiddle them. But I finished her. And she's nice and plump, as you can see. She's a nice plumpy. And she has been one of the best things I've knitted for me personally this year so far. I know we're only in March, and it's only 1st of March, but it made me realise that. Oh, and I should say who this is by. Sorry, guys, I'll tell you who it's by. It's the Emotional Support Chicken by Knitting Tree LA. And it says, this is a modification of a pattern by the late Bev Galaskas for Fibre Trends called Henrietta and Family. And it's a well-written pattern, easy to follow. But obviously with my mindset and the way I'm feeling, I think that is why I did all them boo-boos on the chicken. But she's a chicken, she's done. And as I said, there's been laughter and tears along the way making this. I think it took me a week to make her. And that is when I realised that I need to take time out for me, for my mental health, for me to sit back, relax and rest and chill out and do other things. So what I'm saying is I'm going to take the whole of March out. I'm hoping to be back for the challenges on the 30th of March when we're in Ursula's house, and I'll put the links to Ursula and to V. I'm hoping to be back then, but if I'm not, I'm not. There aren't going to be any lives in March. I'm sorry to let people down, and you know, but I think I need to take care of me. I'm really struggling, everyone, and I think, and I hope you understand that I need to take this time out. I'm hoping and I'm aiming to be back for the end of March. If I'm not, I'm not. If I make a video, I make a video. If I don't, I don't. I'm not putting pressure on me. I'm going to go with the flow. And if I want to go out, I'm going to go out. I'm not putting pressure. Oh, I've got to finish this. I've got to do this. I've got to do that. I've got to do a video. I'm just going to chill out. I'm not sure if you're aware, but I've reorganised all my yarn, and I'm having new furniture put in here next month. So I want to enjoy it. Yeah, I'm having a new computer desk. I'm having a sofa put in here. I'm having the chairs taken out, and I will share with you what I've done when I do come back. When I come back, it could be, I'm hoping the end of March, but if it's not, it could be April. But when I come back, I'm hoping to be in a better frame of mind than I am now. And I think it made me realise that I'm only human. I'm only human, guys, you know, and I need this time out. And Arjun, but above everybody, my Rick has been my rock. He really has. I don't know where I'd be without him these past 15 months. But saying that, I don't want to get upset, but saying that, you have played an important part in all of this as well, with your support and your lovely comments. And even when you've not left a comment, you've left a thumbie. It's meant everything to me these past 15 months. So thank you so much for your love and support. It means more than words can say. So on that note, guys, I am going to love you and leave you. And I hope you have a wonderful March. I hope here in England you have a wonderful Mother's Day. And that you have a lovely Easter as well. And from Georgia and me, take care, everybody. Stay safe, but more importantly, be kind to you. And I will see you when I see you. Bye for now.